The Pac-2 can make the playoffs, but it all rides on this weekend. You guys didn't know Washington State plays Washington and Oregon State plays Oregon this weekend. And if they win those games, chances of going to the playoffs skyrocket. But there are a couple other ways they can make it without winning that game. And that's why we're going to discuss the Pac-2 way to the playoffs. So we'll firstly look at Oregon State. This here is their schedule. The first way they do make the playoffs is they just gotta win out. The second way is illustrated here. If they lose to Oregon this weekend, they gotta try to lose a close game, maybe like a 7-point game. And then they need Oregon to get it in gear, either win the Big Ten or at least be an at-large bid to the playoffs. Secondly, if we look, they play UNLV and Boise State. They're one of the better group of 5 teams and could win the Mountain West. So they need one of those teams to win the Mountain West and become the group of 5 bid to the playoffs. And Oregon State does need to beat them. But Oregon State would be 11-1 with a close loss to a playoff team and a win over the Mountain West champ who is also in the playoff. Now we switch over to Washington State, and it is a little different. They play Washington, which they aren't that good of a team. They honestly need to beat them or a very close loss. But along with that, they probably need Washington to win like 9 games. Washington's like a 6-6 team. There's no way they probably get in. And actually, the same with Oregon State. They gotta beat the Mountain West champ, and that Mountain West champ needs to be the group of 5 bid. And their 2 best chances are Boise State and Fresno State, where Oregon State had UNLV instead of Fresno State. And finally, it is nice they played a Power 5 team already in Texas Tech, but they need that team to be like a 9-win team. Because if Texas Tech could be a 9-win team, let's say finish top 20-ish, then Washington State will have a great chance. Again, guys, it rides on this weekend. If any of these 2 teams get blown out, chances are over.